Create a reoccurring Zoom meeting so that your Zoom meeting and link are the same every single week. It's important to note that this is done very easily on the private, personal, and free Zoom accounts. So that means the ones accessible and free to anyone, being a client, realtor, or manager, can do this at any time using their account. It does not need to be a company provided account. First of all, notice how when I signed into Zoom, I've clicked meetings. Notice how none show right here. I'm going to go ahead and create one meeting, and it's going to showcase itself as a reoccurring meeting with the same link. Let's take a look. We're going to click schedule a meeting on the right hand side or up on the top. Then we're going to go ahead and fill out the meeting as we normally would. We're going to put our topic, which is our meeting title. So let's call this weekly team meeting. You could enter a brief description or leave this section empty. We are then going to choose the date and time of the first meeting and our duration. Note that when it is a private Zoom account or a free Zoom account, it is a 40-minute time limit. And then if it is anything longer than that, it will basically give you a notice to tell you in advance. But that's typically long enough for regular meetings. To make this meeting reoccurring, you're going to choose this little option right here and just click on it. It is going to enable the reoccurring meeting. Now I'm going to tell Zoom how often and what the frequency is. So instead of it being a daily meeting, we said weekly team meeting, so I'm going to choose weekly. Now notice how I can say once a week, or I can choose twice a week or 3 times a week, and then I can choose my days. For this one, I'm going to say weekly on Tuesdays. And what's great is I can actually choose an actual end date, or I can say after 2, 3, or 4 occurrences. So you get to dictate how often or how many times this meeting and this link work. We always request that you do enable the passcode because it is for security purposes. It is always good to enable or click on for video for at least the host. And then for interactive meetings, it's great to be able to have the participants be on video as well. Granted, each participant has the option to turn that on or off as they wish. We always like to recommend to mute participants upon entry, just makes it a little bit simpler. And if you are management, it's always great to be able to record your meeting so that way if someone misses it, it's very simple to go ahead and have this recorded for you to share later. Now, all I'm going to do is hit save. Here's the great part. This meeting has a link, and this link is now the same link that we're going to use for every weekly team meeting. That means when I send it today, it's going to work. Next week when they go to log in, it's going to be the exact same link. No need to even resend it out. So very simply, I can highlight all of this and copy it and paste it, or I can come over to the right and just choose copy invitation. This just takes all the text for me, lets me actually put copy in here. I'm going to hit copy at the bottom of this, and it says copied to clipboard. Now at this point, I can go into my email and paste it in, and that allows me to send it to whomever I wish to invite this, send this meeting link to. Now here is the great part. Let's go ahead and on the left side of our Zoom account where our profile and our meetings show, we're going to go ahead and click on it. Now notice that that one meeting that I created just now is now in here as a reoccurring meeting. Notice how it says 1 of 7, 2 of 7, 3 of 7, and each week as I am as the host or the manager, the person starting or facilitating, what I do is I go into that meeting on that day. Notice how when I hover over it, I get this box over here. When I am the one hosting the meeting, I'm going to choose start, which is going to allow the meeting to begin. At that point, it's then going to become available for other participants to then click on the link and join in the meeting. So we're going to go ahead and quickly click here. I am now in. Now that I'm in, I can actually allow this to record and stop recording by choosing these options here. The other great thing is if I'm in and I need to invite somebody at the last second, you also have the ability to click on participants underneath the actual Zoom photo area. And what that does is it expands a box on the right-hand side that actually allows you to invite. So when I click on invite, it's going to give me some options, and I always usually just click on Gmail or say copy invite link. Now I can very easily jump to my email and invite that person right away, so I don't have to leave my meeting to go back into that meeting section. It makes it easy. If you actually clicked on the Gmail icon in here, it would then load your Gmail and allow you to populate who you wanted it to send to, and very quickly and easily send that out as well. So pretty simple, pretty easy. That is actually how we will recreate Zoom meetings on a weekly basis with the same link. That's it for now. Thank you guys. Have a good day.